Today I would love to share one of my experience with you all. So, like a few days ago, in some meeting, there was one lady, and we were discussing something. But that lady, she kept on, finding mistakes in others. So that really, caused a little discomfort in me. And the thoughts that came to my mind were, oh my God, how is she doing that? Why is she doing that? I mean, doesn't she know better? Like, we should not, just say that you are wrong, you are wrong. It's not. So I was coming from that point of view. So I had a feeling of judgment towards her, and it kind of, kept inside me for a longer time. So, friends, there is this book. It is called The Universe Has Your Back. So, I only open this book when I am struggling in life. Okay. So, when I'm struggling, when some difficult situation I'm facing, I'm not feeling comfortable, then only I open the page of the book. And like within 2-3 pages, I get my answer fully, completely, and I'm satisfied. It gives me answers instantly. I don't know how, but it does it like that. So after this incident, I again opened this book, and I was on chapter, as soon as I opened the book, I was on chapter, The Oneness Sets You Free. Okay, so herein the author has shared a story wherein the author was in a party, and there's this another woman in the party, and she was like kind of very loud, and she was just telling about herself, totally fully engrossed in herself, that how awesome and wonderful her life is. She was very loud also. She was just trying to gather everybody's attention towards her, and that made the author a little uncomfortable. The author was saying to herself, what does she think of herself? Does she even know who I am, what I have achieved? So the author also, in retaliation kind of sort, she also started talking about herself very loudly, and she also tried to gather people, and there was a sort of competition between the two. Okay, so then they went on to have dinner with each other, and at the dinner table, both of them were sitting opposite to each other, and there was a certain staring that is coming from the other woman. So that also made the author a little uncomfortable. Why is she staring at me? What does she want? Then, after the dinner, everybody went outside to have drinks. But then the author and the author kept inside. She didn't went outside, and this lady also she didn't went outside. So then this lady came to her and she said, oh, I see you don't drink. So then the author said, yes, I've been sober for like a decade. So then this woman said, I'm also sober for like 7 years. So in that moment, whatever dissonance was there, it dissolved actually. And they could see a connection between themselves, that sobriety between those both of them is a common thing. So that actually united them, sort of. Once she saw that oneness, that common characteristic between those two, she could understand that she wanted to be heard. The other woman wanted to be heard. And so does the author. So once she saw something good in the situation in both of them, she could find another good in both of them. That, oh, this nature is coming from the need to be seen. So she came to know that we all are one. Okay, there is something which connects us all. And this judgment is actually withholding ourselves from getting to know this realization of oneness. Once we stop judging, we are able to come to a point where we know that we all are one. So this means that we should, actually the lesson is that judgment stops us from realizing that the other person is also part of the universe. And a miracle happened also once after this realization, the author consciously made an effort not to judge people. And whenever she was judging, she was just aware that, oh, I'm judging. No, I don't have to judge. After that, miraculously, her neck used to hurt a lot earlier. Later on, her neck also started to heal and she was not having any pain in her neck. And better opportunities also came her way because this judgment was stopping her from connecting to the universe. So again, this book gave me the lesson that I was judging that woman. So maybe this is my need to, to correct people that I'm seeing in her. Okay, so I don't need to judge her. I just need to observe what is inside of me, which is making me feel this way.